The Cold Omaha Podcast Network.
3, 4, 5.
Man, I'm fired up on Friday. It is good. It is feeling good. Numero uno. Showing some love to local luminary Mark Rosen. And Mark Rosen's Sports Sunday, wraps up on Sunday night after 35 years on the air. Has been a mainstay of WCCO since before I was born. I know, it's crazy. Even though that initial spiel, you might think that I'm 50 years old. Nah, I'm 30. Yeah. WCCO is going to extend the 10 p.m. news on Sunday night to a full hour, and that is engulfing the former time slot of Rosen Sports Sunday. Rosen's still going to be heavily involved, according to the Strib, and he's still going to be involved with news and stories, and probably get some more time during football season, get Mike Zimmer in the house, etc. But it's the end of an era. It really is. And I know there is, just like any job, there's going to be some behind-the-scenes politicking and jockeying, especially in TV and the media, where there's only so much real estate, only so much camera time to go around. And I kind of feel like Mark got pushed out. Yeah, I really do. But he'll never say that, and he'll never be bitter about it, because that's the kind of guy he is. He's just a good guy. Because the thing I loved about Rosen Sports Sunday, and I try to catch it every week, and if not, I try to look up the clips on YouTube. There's a couple of random people who put it up. It's good. And you just don't find locally produced content like Sports Sunday anymore. Like, you don't get local production value like that. You really don't. And I loved his interviews with all of the local Minnesota sports guys, and it's funny, my grandpa, we lived in Rushford, Minnesota, which is southeast Minnesota. Obviously, we did not get WCCO down there. See, who's our CBS affiliate? I think it was KIMT, Mason City. But that's besides the point. But he always liked it when we come up and visit relatives in the cities or in the WCCO area. He could catch it on Sunday night. It was always like his one little thing. Yeah, it was good. I'll also listen to WCCO Radio 830. That was also his thing. Yeah, maybe it's just a grandpa thing. But now, young people, yelling about young people again, they probably really only know Rosen as the 2 to 3 guy on the Common Men radio program, or the Alaskan Pipeline dude from that one morning show. Yeah, except that's not Rosen. You need to look at the entire body of work. Mark Rosen is a badass. He's an OG, old school reporter, and what I love about him is no hot takes, no embracing debate. Just good, solid, diligent reporting and serving a market. He's been a Twin Cities lifer. Might have went to Chicago. Might have been tempted a couple of times, but he's #one of us. Stayed here, never spent a day in the minors, etc. You know the story. And his story, his ascension, is going to be hard to replicate. Yeah, can't talk today. Essentially, him showing up to WCCO TV as a gangly 18-year-old kid and not leaving. It's like, in a major market, when would that ever happen again? It's never going to happen again. You're going to come out of college. Hopefully you're not taking your stupid college graduation honeymoon, because that'll put you behind the 8 ball right away. Yeah, I'm not going to yell about that now. I'm talking about Mark Rosen. And you're going to do stints in like Palookaville or Bemidji or Rochester or Mason City or Minot or Yankton. You're going to be working small markets like that, working up, lily padding, hop, skipping, and jump, and eventually you'll get your way to a big market like the Twin Cities. But, yeah, it's not going to happen again. And his book, Best Seat in the House, is a very highly recommended read. We'll include the link in the show notes. Is one of my favorite reads if you're a Minnesota sports fan, because, as the title says, Mark was front and center for all of it. And just the timeline that Mark Rosen has been around in Minnesota sports, it's impactful. It's very impressive. And it does just show what hard work and also having gratitude for people who've helped you along the way, and not being a pre-badonna or too cool for school or an a-hole to those people who are looking up to you to mentor them. Yeah, it's amazing what that can do. Just always have a smile on your face. And I've yet to come across a person, anyone in the media or anyone who's ever met Mark Rosen, who has a bad thing to say about him. And that's very rare. It's extremely rare. And it is like the old cliche. They don't make them like they used to. And that's definitely true of Mark Rosen. And Rosen Sports Sunday, it's going to be missed.